Yo, 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 what's going on? Hopefully this works. We're going to find out. Hopefully it works. Let me know, chat. Oh, God. We're holding steady. Okay. Hopefully we're good. I know, the Doritos. Hopefully we're good. If not, this is going to be a very scuffed stream. Much better now. Okay. Good. All right. Maybe I'm going to have to... Maybe I'll have to tweak the tools over the weekend. Or this week upcoming. We shall see. Yeah. Hello, everyone. If you're new here, normally I would like to think that I do not have that much tech issues, but every once in a while I get one that's always fun. But thanks for hanging. Thanks for chilling. If you would like to be a part of the community, that's typically where I post all this stuff at. There is always a Discord link to be found at the pinned comment at the top. So come hang out, come join. No Santa, thanks for the 6 months. Appreciate it. We love to see it. But yeah, very stoked. I was gonna say normally there's at least one tech issue per episode. So hopefully no more. I would like to think we can do only one. But very excited. Typically we do deep dive here on the channel, but we've missed out on a lot. I would say we, and I mean more specifically myself, I've missed out on a lot of new releases. There's a ton that I would love to catch up on, so we're gonna try to catch up through most of it, if not all of it. If we have some time a little bit later, we'll do a little chaos, but I would like to try to get through most of it, and then hopefully this weekend, fingers crossed, knocked on wood, I'll be doing a little bit of streaming over the weekend, so we'll be able to get it in there as well for some chaos stuff. But we've got some good ones lined up. Basically, I'm at the beckoning call of chat here, so if there is new releases that have come out that you would like me to check out, let me know, because I would love to get into them. So, but yeah, I haven't done this in a while, so thanks everybody that's been patient and wanting to see this. It's been a long time coming, certainly. So we are going to get into the first one, which I have to preface, Chungha is my bias, like one of my alt biases, and I've really liked a lot of her material, a ton, and I felt like I've been surely missing out on her title track Stress, and I'm kind of a little bit mad that I've been missing out on it. So we're gonna start it off with Chungha, so I don't have to wait the excruciating long time of not checking it out. So very stoked about that. Dang, we'll do LV Bag next because I know you're in the UK, or Europe time zone, so I would like to get to yours as soon as possible. But yeah, other than that, we will try to get through everybody else's. So if you have some, let me know, list them as we get to the next one, and I'll try to get to all of them if at all possible. So very excited. Let's get into Chungha's Stress because I've wasted enough of y'all's time. So let's get into it. All right. Yeah. Oh. Mm. Oh, this second verse is so tight.
Take it easy, no stress. Gotta have a dust dance. Honey, love yourself fast. 내 모든 complex 다 벗어나 지금 이 순간, baby, no stress, 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 stress.
Mm.
Stress, 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 stress. Stress, 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 stress. We could break it through. Let me see you groove, baby, no right, wrong. I don't care. Live strong. Play.
Ooh.
Pause. Press me your favorite song. Fast, slow.
Okay.
Vibing now with the flow. Love or hate. Are you ready for it? Take it easy, no stress.
I love her talking voice. So good. Very captivating. Mm. Ooh. All right. All right. Let's go. All right. We started off with a banger. This was Chung Ha's Stress. If you're hanging out, thanks for hanging. To say that I have been patiently waiting to check this one out would be a massive understatement. I want to give a shout out to my girlfriend for being patient, and now you are finally able to listen to this. We're able to listen to this release. I feel like it's like a DLC, you know what I mean? But man, this was so much fun. I think that truly, like, I've liked pretty much every comeback that she's had. That's again probably my heavy bias speaking on how much I enjoy Chung Ha, um, but I felt like this one was really fun. I think she does a great job of like more of the like major key, like just like club anthems. Like it's just so good. I think she's always had like really good metric on that. Um, but I feel like this album is probably going to get a lot of spins out of me now, knowing that this is the title track, because I think it really resonates super well with like her stylistic choices. I think they are able to kind of obviously show off a lot more of her like vocal range, especially towards the end. That like final chorus had some really great like vocal layering that really enjoyed, and you got to hear a little bit more nuances of her voice, which I appreciate. The only thing that I think, I don't know if it's necessarily a bad or a good thing. I think it is, I think the fact that they left it out was crucial, but I don't know if it necessarily needed in this song. But I know Chung Han does a little bit of rapping, and she has done rapping at least to some degree in her musicality. So I feel like that's a little bit absent in this song. But I wish that there would have maybe been like a section of the song where she was able to kind of do a little bit of that. I would say maybe kind of, I guess you could kind of skew it in a way where that bridge did have a little bit of a rap sort of feel to it. But I really wished if she had like a specific section of that song to really work with. But beyond that, I think this is a fantastic song. I think it's a great title track. And again, I'm always excited to see what she's gonna be doing. I think Eeny Meeny was great. I love that song. I had played that a ton. And I've gone back and listened to a lot of her albums. I've believe I had finally tracked down her record on vinyl, so I might have to secure the bag and get it. But yeah, otherwise this was a great release. Um, I wonder if she's gonna be doing a tour soon. I would love to see her. I think she would be incredible. Chung Ha, I would love to see on tour and come on the show. Would love to interview you. That'd be sick. I know that seems like a massive stretch, but it would be crazy. Um, but yeah, great one to start off with. Couldn't think of a better one to begin it with. So let's see what we got here. We got a little bit of commentary. We will do re-scene for sure. Sarah says, I love me some good tutting and whacking. We love to see it. Jazz says, Queen is back with another banger. No, Santa says, all right, this is a good start to stream. Agreed. Actually like this. Gunky said, Sarah says she's so captivating. Kala says the way she moves. I agree. Dang says, I haven't seen the inside of a club in at least a decade, but still recognize a club banger when I hear it. We'd love to see it. Jung makes people music for gay people and me, and I love it. I guess you can throw me into that parenthesis, Sarah, because Chung Ha also makes music for me. So, I mean, not really, but I would like to believe that. Kyle said that would be sick. I would agree. It would be cool to interview Chung Ha on my bucket list. I feel like could shoot for the aspirations, but dang, we are gonna do your pick next, which was LV bag. I don't know if that's shorthand for something, so let me know. Oh, LV bag J Hope. Okay, sorry. Oh, okay. Featuring J Hope and Pharrell. Oh, it's a Don Toliver and Speedy song. Okay, interesting. Is it the first one? I guess it would be the. I guess it would be the first one. Okay. I know they have an official music video, but we'll do this. We'll do this. I don't know if that's on the actual MV or not. No MV yet. Okay. Thanks, Sonja. Ooh. Those 808s are crazy.
It's alright, I'll be okay. Make like 50K today. You can go, you can stay. Tell me you're ready to leave the place. Hundreds in my bag, don't need no more. Up all night till I break the code. See us when I lean to the door. Can't find a Sprite, then I'm dropping in the void.
Ooh.
Bad bitch, get out, hey, get out. Two doors open, I'm in and out. Ain't no minute high, ain't no minute high. I wanna. It's alright, I'll be okay. Make like 50K today. You can go, you can stay. Tell me you're ready to leave the place. Hundreds in my bag, don't need no more. Up all night till I break the code. See us when I lean to the door. Can't find a Sprite, then I'm dropping in the void.
Huh. Interesting. This is Don Tolliver, Speedy, featuring J Hope and Pharrell Williams. Huh. LV Bag is the song. Very interesting. I okay, first of all, I've never listened to Don Tolliver or Speedy. I obviously know Pharrell Williams and J Hope, so I know the features on the song, um, which is interesting. I'll have to check out Don Tolliver and Speedy then after this, but um, I think this was very interesting. I think if you had told me that um Dang says I think Speedy is the bag according to Genius. Okay, interesting. Um, Sarah says it's not a surprising song for any of these artists to put out. A little safe, but still good. Yeah, I think for me, like, if I didn't like, if you like literally put your hand over J Hope and Pharrell Williams, I don't know if I would have. I don't know if I would have instinctually put those two together. Like, LV is for Louis, Louis Vuitton. It's a flag. Yeah, I had a feeling it was Louis Vuitton bag. But thank you, Sandra, for the clarification. Um, yeah, I think it's interesting. Like, I think Jazz might be on the same wave as me. Like, I don't. This isn't my particular speed of music. Um, and that's again, if you love this song and this is your shit, hey, get down with it. I'm about it. But for me, it's like if you had told me this was J Hope from BTS and Pharrell Williams, like I would have never thought that those I would have never thought those voices were on this song just because like the way that they kind of again like stylized their vocal choices. Like I thought maybe like J Hope would have like a rap section. Um I also feel like Pharrell has a very distinct voice as well too, so I thought maybe he would either do some rapping or potentially do some singing. Um so I think to me it was a very interesting choice to have them like kind of be like extensions of the song as opposed to kind of having like more of a distinct like section of the song, which I feel like a lot of like Western artists typically do. Um, I can't speak for Don Tolliver's music either, just because again I haven't listened to it, and based off of what Sarah is telling me in chat is saying that it's not surprising for them to put out a song like this together. I think I'm kind of middle of the road. Like I said, it's not my personal choice. Like if this were to come on, I would listen to it certainly and like vibe out with it. But like if you again never told me that J Hope and Pharrell Williams were on the song, I would have never put those. I would have never thought that those things like were. I would have never thought they were in this song. Right. Like I think that's the like blessing and curse of autotune is that like a familiar voice can sound so much different depending upon how they tune the vocals, how they like stylize it in certain ways. So I think it could have been interesting. Dang says I saw quite a few people online who didn't like it actually, but this is exactly my thing. I think it fits J Hope so well, though. I would have loved for J Hope to get a few extra lines. Yeah, that's kind of my question. Is like, J Hope is infamously like a great rapper in BTS. Like I just think it would have been really sick if he had like if you hear that beat and like had him just go fucking ham on like a rap verse. I think that would have been awesome. Like cuz I know he's capable of doing it, and that's kind of what frustrates me about it is that like man, there's so much talent to work with, and this is the song that is like put out. So I maybe it's just maybe it's me being a little bit salty, but I would have loved to hear like Pharrell do like a rap verse because he's from like NERD and like to me, and obviously he's a fantastic producer too. So like I just think there would have been like a vision there certainly, but hey, I'm not making the big bucks, so But Sarah says, my question is, how the collab works. Like, is it a vocal collab, a production collab, or like both? And then looks like they followed up saying, I looked it up. J-Hope contributed vocals and lyrics, and Pharrell produced it. Ah, okay. I was gonna say Pharrell probably produced it. I was gonna say, dang, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know if he's really done any like vocal collabs recently. Dang says, fun fact, when he says she is a single friend of mine, he's talking about. Oh no, damn, that's sick. I'm about that. Who knew we had such a celebrity dang in the chat? I'm impressed. I'm impressed. But yeah, I hope I'm not. I wasn't. I just gotta. I keep it. I try to keep it as real as possible. Like I said, this is certainly not my cup of tea. But if you love this song, hey, all the more power to you. So, all right, we're gonna keep it moving. I know I've just released a new song, and I don't think I've listened to that one. So, and then we'll do Actually, you know what? We'll do Rescene now because I'm gonna forget it. No offense to Rescene, but I feel like we should do it. It's. I would guess it's Glow Up. It's gotta be. Let's do. I would assume it's Glow Up. Yep, because these are all ones we've done. So, okay, cool. Thank you, Gunky. Let's do Glow Up next. I'm already digging it already.
I wanna glow 늘 언제든지 투명하니 잔향같이 아주 은은하게 스며가 조금씩 let me show you what I like. 햇살같이 맑은 기분 물결처럼 빛이 내 맘 들여다봐 거기 뭐가
Nice, blow it.
맑은 향기가 살랑 불어와 길에 나선 걸음에 설렘 마음이 가득해 너무 moving fast 나를 재촉해 I've been waiting too long Baby we're growing up lately 맘이 일렁여 멀리 발을 대고서 날아 깊어 내 속에도 담고 싶어 보여줘 I'm so curious 빛이 가득 만큼 더 내게 더 반짝여래 Glow up Glow up
Ooh, that's cool.
Glow up 반짝여래 Glow up 반짝여래 손빛은 You like a diamond 눈을 뜬 순간 숨 막힐 듯 shiny through Oh yeah 들어 like
Great melody choice.
따뜻한 vibe 이 분위기를 따라 You gonna taste me Let's go right now 자꾸만 살랑 불어와 감겨오는 손짓에만을 뺏긴 것 같아 낯선 꿈의 이야기로 더 다가오라고 계속 나를 불러 Time has come Baby we're growing up lately 맘이 일렁여 멀리 발을 대고서 날아 깊어 내 속에도 담고 싶어 보여줘 I'm so curious 빛이 가득 만큼 더 샤르르 반짝여래 Glow up Glow up Glow up
I like the way they filtered those vocals. Really nice. Ooh, great. I love the way they ended that. Okay. Oh. Very nice, very nice. All right. This was Rescene's Glow Up. If you're hanging out with us tonight, thanks for hanging. This was fantastic. I really like this one a lot. To be fair, I also enjoyed the previous title tracks that we listened to from Reseen not that long ago. They're incredible. You know what, honestly, I'm kind of surprised. Maybe just again because they're just a newer group, but like I just feel like they should be more popular. You know what I mean? Like this is super catchy, really light. You know, it retain a lot of the wonderful qualities that is girly pop. Um but the major like soft tones that they use are so nice, and like even the way they stylize their vocals I think is um I think they just have like a really, and I mean this in the most sincere way possible, but they have this really palatable way of like um I just think they have a really palatable way of like easing you into like fantastic melodies. Like they're just so soft in their tonality, and like I think it actually plays to their strengths because like it kind of gives this sort of light, airy feel, and I think the way that they stylize their vocals really play into that really well. So I think comparatively, I think they do really well of kind of combining those two schools of thought where like the musicality is very soft and very nice, and then the musicality the vocal talent matches that sort of styling. I also got to give a shout out to whoever produced this as well. I think they've done a fantastic job of knowing what to do with them and really nailing it, I would argue, just because again they're the way that they had it was just like so beautiful, especially that chorus is going to be super catchy. I love the way that they kind of had that glow up part. The way that the vocals are filtered and like match kind of a little bit of a melody, like scale kind of a thing was really nice. And I think it adds to the memorability of that chorus, but also like the inherent catchiness because I'm going to be thinking of like that melody all day tomorrow, I'm sure. But I really love that. And all their vocals sound great. I would say more specifically, I really loved like that bridge into like that final section of the song. I thought they did really good. Um, and yeah, I thought this was fantastic. I'm gonna have to check out the rest of the album. That kind of spurred me to do. I know we do the chaos streams, more hopefully more frequently, but I know we do the chaos streams often. I would be super stoked if we did like a B-side night or something like that where like we get to cover some B-side songs because I know oftentimes I always ask chat and I always ask comments like what are some B-sides to listen to? I need to check out these B-sides and never get around to it. So I feel like it'd be really fun to maybe tackle into some B-sides. I feel like that'd be really sick. So it would be maybe more of an active chat, active video. So I'll make sure to keep you all posted. But I thought about that the other day and I was just like, I get notifications on my phone all the time about like who comments and all that sort of stuff. And I'm like, man, shit, I get so many B-sides. It would be really fucking cool if we did them. And I was just like, why don't we just do it? So I think I'll probably have to wind up planning it out, but I would love to get into B-sides. It doesn't matter what group. I think it would be good. Um, but yeah, I'll have to check this one out. Sarah said that this whole album is one of the best I've heard this year. That's some pretty high compliments, I would argue. Gangi says my favorite rookie group. I know I've been seeing it. Kala says that part reminds me of Tic Tac. Sonja says glow up is amazing, just too short. I agree. It does feel short, which is weird because it's like a little over. It's like probably pretty close to 3 minutes, but I get it. Very nice, very nice. All right, well, I'm sure we have more. I know, like I mentioned, if there's any other ones that you think I should be checking out, definitely let me know. But I feel like we got to do I've Attitude because I've been seeing that show up a ton on it. So, um, Johnny says, well, I did send you the live videos of their EP for us to potentially watch. The songs are too short. It's 2.5 minutes. Oh my God, it is 2.5 minutes. Holy shit. We'll probably, if we don't get to it tonight, then we'll make sure to add it to my list for Saturday to do. Or if not, we might do a chaos stream on Wednesday potentially, but we'll have to see what the consensus is. But yeah, let's get into I've Attitude. I've been scarily missing this one, but I've been seeing a ton of I've clips on my Instagram feed, so I feel like I need to check it out. Jazz says on and off just had a comeback. Oh, okay. I'll have to cover that. We'll do that next because um we did a deep dive for them. So I feel like I gotta show them the love. So let's get into I first. See how it is. Check it out.
내 감정선은 어딘가 좀 다르게 흘러 난 들과는 다른 곳을 focus을 걸어 Dress up to impress but I'm impressing everyone 원하거나 말건 나 결국 날 찾을 거야
We can do it after on and off, Sanja. Ooh.
네가 날 싫어해도 내가 널 좋아할 수도 있어 You put me right back in the place I'm bad girl I'm bad attitude 내가 정할게
I like this.
I'm bad attitude 이리저리 부딪혀도 행운은 내 편인가 I'm bad
Great chorus.
I'm bad attitude 그 누가 아무리 뭐라 해도 솔직히 내가 내 맘을
That is such a high note.
Don't care about it. 한 그릇 머리 so pretty. 짜증 대신에 I'm just nothing. 해봐 어디 I'm so lucky. 방금 올린 picture
This is good.
perfect. 머리부터 발끝까지 I don't need 너의 동인. 작은 시련이란 거.
Oh, those whistle notes in the back.
그냥 귀여울 뿐이야. 운명이 장난을 걸어오면 나와줘야지 멋지겠어. I'm that girl, I'm that attitude. 내가 정할게 나의 mood. I'm that attitude. 움츠리는 무익 건데 행운은 내 편인걸. I'm that girl, I'm that attitude. Who is that girl? She's so hot, 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 hot. 가까이 와, take a shot, 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 shot. We look so good, we're so hot, 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 hot. Da 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 da. I'm that girl, I'm that attitude. 내가 정할게 나의 mood. I'm that attitude. 움츠리는 무익 건데 행운은 내 편인걸. I'm that girl, I'm that attitude. 그 누가 아무리 뭐라 해도 솔직히 내가 내 맘이야.
What the hell? All right. That was I've Attitude. Very nice. Thanks for hanging. We're doing a little bit of a catch up stream tonight. So if there's some that you've missed out on, let me know. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm curious. Chat seems divided on this one, and I'm curious. I'm curious as to why. Gunky says this song they sampled ruined. The song they sampled ruined this song for me. Oh, interestingly, Ive tends to sample songs I don't like. Very interesting. Everyone's pointing out the donkeys. Interesting. I did see the donkeys. I was very confused by that, but then I just remembered it's a K-pop MV and anything can be shoved under the rug at some point. Biscuit says it's not like I don't like the original songs, but what they're thinking of listening, but what I think of listening to them since the originals are so famous. Sarah says this whole song lyrics choreo is not my vibe, but I've always but I've always delivering everything super proficiently. Hmm, interesting. I was gonna say if the breaking the window actually is in the recording, that would be great. I assume it's not just just based off of. You probably can get some really realistic glass breaking like sounds. I'm sure there's sites for that. Kaylee says this reminds me of kids. Oh God, I don't know. I again maybe it's just me coping, but like I think it's probably because I am at least familiar with the melody choice of the original song that they are sampling. So I feel like maybe there is an inherent bias because I already enjoy the original of the song. So I'm like, oh shit, this is good because it's like memorable in that sense. Um, but I do say that in terms of this song comparatively to Rebel Heart, I feel like this one's better potentially. Like I just think the catchiness is higher, and I don't know if that's maybe again because of the sampling that they're using. Um, but I don't know. I thought this one was really good. Like I like the catchiness of it. I think a lot of it rides on their talent. I would argue just again because they have such great vocals. I'm really stoked on like again the way that their vocals were produced in the song, especially that one vocal run that was awesome. Um, but Um, but I think that it would be really cool. I think it would be cool to see like again them because I don't know of all of their title tracks, and maybe somebody can correct me if I'm wrong in chat. But I don't know if all of their songs have are all there is there like inherent bias of like the way that they write music, or I guess the way that their music is produced is that their songs are just samples, like they like each title track that they've had has been like some amalgamation of a sample. I don't know, that's what I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to really dig deep into my Ive deep dive brain hole somewhere. But yeah, I think I don't want to attribute. I think my issue is I don't want to attribute the catchiness of the song to the actual song itself if the sample is so familiar, right? Like, I think that it does lose a little bit of points in my mind where it's like, if it is a sample, no matter how no matter how fucked up they decide to make it, right? There's always going to be that memorable pattern of their music that they're sampling, right? And so I think I have to give a massive credit to the original songwriters of this song because they did a great job of making a melody that's memorable. But at the same time, I think that the way that they restructured the song was also really cool too. Um, and I think a lot of the reason why I think I try to like listen out for Ive is like I love the rapping sections of their groups. I think they do a really great job of that, and I think vocally too they're very extremely talented. Like I think this song had some of probably my favorite like vocal runs and like melody choices. Just because I think they've got immense talent. So I feel like conflicted on this song only because like again, I would imagine that if chat wants to let me know what song they sampled, then I feel like that would be the stake in this conversation. Um but I think it's definitely a great song. It's super catchy, super emphatic. And yeah, I thought it was great in that perspective, but I don't know I don't know. Biscuit says Tom's Diner, which Fall Out Boy Centuries did. Yeah, I was gonna say it did. It did sound. Maybe it's just again maybe my emo brain, but Fall Out Boy Century was the one that I thought of as well. I was like, wait a second. I was like, that's interesting. So that's cool. I didn't know that. Thank you, Biscuit. I appreciate that. Um, let's see. Yeah, I we will have to check that one out from you, Sonja, after on and off. We'll definitely do that. Sarah says IDK just rubs me the kind of wrong way so much that the song specifically reference Wang Young. It makes I feel like Wang Young and the others instead of a group of equally amazing and talented artists. That's I could see that. I could see that for sure. Um, let's see. Biscuit says not the B sides, but a lot of the titles have been recently. I was gonna say I do remember that was kind of a point of contention a little bit. Sarah says it's not always there, but they do it often enough for it to be a pattern. Gunky says they tend to sample a lot of songs, especially for their titles tracks. From what I've seen, IDK them, but this song was fun. And so is the original. I was gonna say the original is great too. So, but yeah, thank you, Biscuit, for that. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's tough. I think it's tough because it's like, damn, like you want to love the original and you should definitely go check out the Tom's Diner, the original, but also at the same point, like I feel like there there's a line to be drawn because like unfortunately there's no new melodies, right? And I think it's how you choose to like I think it's how you choose to change it up, right? You know what I mean? Like you can make songs feel so different from the original song that you're making it out to be, but there's always going to be a memorability to how that song is portrayed. And so I think it's best. I don't know. I feel like it's tough to always lay like a heavy hand on people and be like, oh, well, I can't love this song because like it has a sample. And if that is, hey, if that is your if that is your line in the sand, that is fine. I absolutely understand that and I respect that a ton. But I also feel like at the same point, like there's so many songs that are like that or like have a inherent melody that you're like, shit, I've heard this before. And then you're like, oh man, like even with Rebel Heart, like for example, like there is definitely some other songs. There was another Ive song that I was real like being like, oh shit, this sounds like Ive. But I get it. I get what people are saying in chat. So I don't want you to feel bad if you feel that way. You are very vindicated in your stance. Kaylee says, I don't know a lot about music itself, but to me, it feels so risky to use a sample that's just a very loved song already. IDK, though, that's fair. Kayla says, the original is very nostalgic to me, so I definitely am biased on my opinion on this one. But yeah, I agree. I agree this versus didn't add enough. Ooh, okay. Dang says, I sing. It's supposed to be commercially a good idea because the song already has fans. Um, it says the use of it doesn't feel very different from the original / already famous songs. I guess to me, I just wish there's a little bit more originality. Hey, that's that's fair. That's fair. I think it just comes down to overall production and transformative nature with the samples. I haven't listened to Tom's Diner in forever, so that's probably on me. But I will have to go listen to it and then come back and have my have my opinion. But yeah, I think to me, I think it's interesting. I think it's an interesting conversation to have, and I appreciate y'all being so so inviting that type of conversation because I think it's difficult to say like whether you should like it or whether you shouldn't like it. And I think there's merit to both. Certainly, obviously, you would want it to be transformative, and you would want it to transcend the original. And sometimes it just isn't like that, unfortunately. And I think this is products of that to some degree. But I also feel like if we're looking at it from a positive spin, it's like how many people know that this is a sample, right? And so I think to me, hopefully it would inspire people to go check out the original, right? Like that's my thought is if you're sampling a song like that is so beloved, like go check the original out, right? You know what I mean? Like that to me is like I think to me would be really important. And I would hope that if you are watching this and you did not know that this song is sampled, please go check out Tom's Diner. It's a fucking fantastic song, I'm sure. You know what I mean? I haven't listened to it in a while, but I'll come back and comment and tell you my true thoughts on it. But I think that it's to me, it's like I think that's impressive. You know what I mean? Like, and I think it if anything shows the staying power of how memorable songs can be or have that memorability to them. So Very cool. Very cool. I like this, but I also love I also should check out the original again and come back. So I'll do that before I open my mouth. But um, no, Santa says, to be honest, we're old, but who knows? Kids even know it's a sample. And Sarah says, I'm fan base tend to be pretty young, so they won't know the song. Well, hopefully, again, they'll get learned. So, all right, we have on and off. They have a comeback. We haven't checked that out. Very cool. Is it by my no? By My Monster just came out. The Stranger. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. I was like, why isn't it coming up? Okay. Very cool. Let's get into it. I'm already liking it. This is a fucking riffy. Very, very Michael Jackson influence. Ooh. All right. Great fucking chorus. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. I like that vocal bed. So sick. Oh. Oh, that was cool. Ooh, nice falsetto flip. I like that little bit of scatting at the end. That was cool. All right, cool. This was On and Off, The Stranger. If you're hanging out, thanks for hanging up for the catch-up stream. We've missed a little bit, so it's cool to come back to this one. On and Off, we did a deep dive of not too long ago, but it was really fun. If you want to go check that out, go check it out. But it's been a little bit since we've come back to On and Off, and I'm glad we did, because this was a fantastic song. I would say probably one of my favorites of tonight so far. I mean, again, we can, we gotta keep it rocking. But this was so much fun. I love the dynamics of the production of the song. They did a fantastic job. I listen, if you give me a funky guitar riff and a funky bass riff, I'm pretty much sold. Sarah says, if this is the catch-up stream, where's the Oh man. Well, anyway, I'm gonna let that go. I was gonna say we can't ban Sarah. Sarah's a mod, so she has they have power over you. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sarah's not gonna wield her power for evil. So, but I enjoyed this one a lot. Very Michael Jackson, very like 80s pop, which again, Michael Jackson was um very much in that vibe, um but I just thought it was so much fun. Like at first I was like, "Ooh, where's this going?" Like, what are they going to try to do with this song? And that's kind of normally what I ask myself every time I go through and do, one of these catch up streams or deep dives or whatever. But I really thought this was incredible. I think the vocals on this were fantastic. I love a lot of the dynamic choices, especially in that chorus where they kind of did that, like that stop, go, stop, go, stop, go type feeling in the song. And it was kind of again, matching the instrumentation, the vocals. I just think that dynamic is so much fun and is severely underutilized in music, but I thought this was fantastic. As well as that, I think that like vocal bend section in the chorus was also phenomenal. They all did a really great job of like hitting that note. And I feel like it's so difficult to get a good vocal bend sometimes, but they made it seem so easy. So I love that. And then that bridge was so cool. Like I love the way that they broke it up. I love that they gave it kind of more of a modern spin because I feel like the song itself feels very retro and like you get kind of taken out of it a little bit in that bridge, which I think is so smart. I really 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 like that. So to me, it was sick. I enjoyed this one a lot. I'll have to be on my best lookout for more on and off stuff. I don't know if they plan on coming back again later this year, but this was a phenomenal song, phenomenal. So Jazz, thanks for recommending that one. Sonja, you said it was Wendy and Jin. They did something together. Am I correct? University, hello, thanks for hanging. Oh, and Connie, I didn't say hi to you. Connie, hello. I saw your comment earlier, so apologies. Um, let's see. Sarah's villain arc. Yeah, I will abuse my power by making even worse dad jokes. Oh God, I'm scared. That wasn't even your strongest one. I'm scared. Like he says, wait till we do a March catch up stream. It will be amazing based on the artists I have coming back. Yes, I'm also stoked. So, Sandra says 2025 is going to be a great year for K-pop. I was gonna say, yeah, more TBZ. I was gonna say TBZ is coming away. I love that. I'm really stoked. Very nice. Catch up stream. I was gonna say it might be the Monday. It might be the proverbial Monday stream, honestly. But okay. All right. I think this is. Was this the one? The Heart on the Window? Because that was on the album, wasn't it? That has to be it. Okay. Should we watch a live? Let's watch a live. This special stage looks cool. Either do the first or audio for. Does it? Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Well, there's an MV. Oh, okay. I guess there must be an MV. Oh no. That's a different. Okay, no MV. Okay, we'll do the lyric video. Apologies. Let's get into it. We will do that, Sarah. Great harmonies. I do love Wendy's vocals.
빛으로 가득 채워 More every minute, more every hour 꿈인 듯이 선명히 번져갈 계절 속에 새기고 싶은 you
Ooh, Jin's really getting up there.
여전히 눈부신
Nice.
시가에 Every day 네가 내 맘을 빌 수 있게 So I leave you heart on the window 널 기다린 시간 넘어 새하얗게 번져가는 숨 틈틈없이 그려진 내 맘 When I let you heart on the window 더 깊이 새겨두었어 Oh I love you better Oh I love you better
Ooh.
약속해 내 맘을 새겨 Oh I love you better than Oh I love you better Oh I love you better with my heart on the window 여전히 눈부신 창가에
Ooh. I like that really reverberated drum in the back. Nice. Ooh, that production cue was cool. I love how they bleeded them in. Nice. Ooh. All right. That was Jin and Wendy, Heart on the Window. If you're hanging out, we're doing a little bit of a catch-up stream. So if you got some that you would like me to check out and you think that I've missed out on, let me know. Sonja says, 2 of my biases in one song. Ooh, you got lucky. I like that. Great production. Was surprised at the I was surprised as I expected a power ballad. Ooh. Pretty abrupt ending, but I don't mind it. This album was all rock. I do remember Therese delving into this release. I did check it out after, and I did like it. I didn't listen. I don't know why, but maybe I didn't listen to this one. I guess just again, I had the instinct. I guess maybe I had like gotten through it and I just like stopped because maybe I had to do something else and never came back to it. But I don't remember this one. And probably that's good that I don't remember it because I'll probably I need to go back and listen to this one. Because I thought this was great. I obviously fell in love with BTS because I spent an entire month with them. But I also love Red Velvet. Red Velvet is one of my favorite girls groups. Even though my bias in Red Velvet is Seulgi, Wendy is a very close second. And she's incredible. I thought this was incredible. I think their vocals match super well together. I always love that combination of like guys and girls vocals together. There's just something about it that to me is always like really special. But I really like her. I really liked Wendy's vocals meshed with Jin. I know that she has had a really good track record of having great features, and I'm glad to know that they are continuing on with that great legacy, or she's continuing on with that great legacy of having awesome features, because this one was incredible. It's weird because this song doesn't even really feel like a feature. Because when I'm thinking of feature, I think of like a specific section of this song where an artist is featured in, right? This one feels more collaborative. And I appreciate the fact that Jin is doing a lot of ad lib stuff. I would assume that he doesn't get to do that as much in like in BTS, in previous BTS stuff. I mean, I'm sure there's obviously moments, but like it's just cool to hear him like have the free reins to kind of do what he wants. And I feel like this song feels very Jin oriented, so I love that. But it feels like a duet. I agree with Sonja and chat. Like there's just something about it that just felt really natural and felt very fluid about all of them together. So I really enjoyed this one a lot. I think again, not remembering hearing it or heard it I think this is a good collaborative effort. I think they both sounded fantastic, and I loved a lot of the melody choices. Melody choices were really beautiful in the song. Very like hauntingly gorgeous. If I had to like put adjectives to it. But yeah, I thought this was fantastic. This was, and I really came around to loving Jin by the end of the BTS month. So I really probably love all the members of BTS a little bit more, a little bit to a lot more now. So it's cool to see them kind of all do their own thing, and curious to see what will happen with them in the foreseeable future. But Dang says they were so cute in the studio together. Jim was like, "Do you have a third lung?" But yeah, I thought this was really cool. I would hope that we get more collabs like this. You know what I mean? I feel like I think this is a good marking point, for collabs. You know what I mean? Like this is how it should be, especially if you're gonna have a feature, have a feature. So, all right, very cool, very cool. I saw that Sarah wanted me to do Iman's re-debut Wonderland, which I don't know if I've done anything with Iman. If they are new, I'm very curious. Wonder, I cannot spell tonight, chat. Let's see. All right, let's see what Sarah had chatted. Iman debuted 8 months ago under Be the Max Entertainment, but shortly after left the company and re-debuted independently with the mini album under My, which is completely self-funded, with members Isol acting as the director of the album, with credits on production, choreography, and songwriting. Holy shit, that's awesome. Let's check it out. That's insane. Holy shit. All right.
I wonder why 넌 삐딱하게 구네 따끔하게 다가와 like a peacock bittersweet 우린 아찔한 선 위에서 위험한 춤을 춰 You better love with me 안고 있나 내게 자극감을 주네 애를 써봐 prove me lie 눈 깜빡
Ooh, I like the way you style those vocals.
끝을 잡아 I'm waiting you now You feel me? Come taste me 내 작은 손짓이 네 반상처럼 널 부르잖아 Feel me and face me 원한다면 come get me 간절히 날 부르면 넌 날 찾게 될걸 너의 맘을 꺼내봐 날 더 원해봐 이 진심이 날 수 있게 꿈에서도 I'll make you scream 넌 거부할 수 없어 넌 날 찾게 될걸 Come into my wonderland
Ooh,
Come in babe Under my wonderland
I like this post chorus.
Come in babe Under my wonderland 틱톡 시간은 흘러가 우린 더 말이 없어져만 가 꿈속의 꿈을 꿔
Interesting switch up in that second verse.
정원 우린 깊은 서로를 배워가 내 목소리 들어봐 여기 홀린 듯이 취해봐 옳지 바로 네가 꿈꾸던 곳이야 Don't shy away from my eyes 미완성이 널 완성시키나 우리 조금 더 솔직해볼까 거친 파도가 널 삼켜도 난 옆에 있어 Just be close You feel me? Come chase me 내
Nice rap
작은
section.
손짓이 네 반상처럼 널 부르잖아 Feel me and face me 원한다면 come get me 간절히 날 부르면 넌 날 찾게 될걸 너의 맘을 꺼내봐 날 더 원해봐 이 진심이 날 수 있게 꿈에서도 I'll make you scream 넌 거부할 수 없어 넌 날 찾게 될걸 Come into my wonderland 어두운 밤 We are falling down 언제나 문은 열려 있어 이끌림 이 you be my wonderland? 너의 맘을 꺼내봐 내가 원해봐 네 진심이 닿을 수 있게 숨에서 make you scream 넌 거부할 수 없어 넌 알차게 될걸 Coming to my wonderland
Oh my god.
Under my wonderland Coming stay Under my wonderland
Very nice. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. All right, very cool. This was Imon's Wonderland. If you're hanging out, thanks for hanging. This one was so much fun. I thought this was really incredible. I also got to give a shout outs to the member. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, can I get like a? Okay, this should be okay. I don't know which member this is, and Sarah, you can help out if you know who this is. But this member here, I gotta give a special shout outs because she does everything. She is doing the ad libs. She obviously has her own like vocal sections, and then she's doing like the vocal pop off, like ad libby. It's doing the ad libs, doing like the regular vocals, and also rapping in the group. And I don't know if she also does the production. I was gonna say that's okay. That's wild. She is like the Michael Jordan of this group. It's crazy. Holy shit, Esol. Okay, that's wild. First of all, I gotta give a shout outs to her production. Like it does. Her production style is really good. I like the dynamics of the song. I think she did a great job of like really keeping the song engaging and has like really insanely awesome like movement to it. I will say I will say at first I was not really sold on that chorus, and I was just like, there's just got to be something that just not, isn't connecting, right? And I was like, let me get into the second verse, and then I'll maybe see like where my commentary on it lies. But once we got to the second chorus, I was like, damn, this is actually really good. I thought that was incredible. But I love the fact that this song has so much fluidity to it. The first verse is really sick, and I thought like the lead into that pre-chorus was really great, and then again the phenomenal chorus. But then I love that like she switches it up in the second verse, production wise, like it feels so different. But I feel like it opens so many more doors to the song, and the way that they kind of traverse it back to the second chorus, which the choruses remain the same. I thought that was really awesome, and I do think they did a great job of like continuing on with that journey. And then on top of that, I think like vocally this is impressive. Like production style was really fun. I think this one just kind of has really good marking points for like a big group, and I think Sonja put it best in saying this does not look self-funded. Self-funded gives a sense that there's a very stripped down video, but this is on par with some of the big group production. And then Kala also was seconding that. Like I'm gonna third it. Like it feels so well put together, and I think like you got to give a shout out to the Imon team, like, and obviously Esol for having that vision, because man, she was fucking with that vision, you know what I mean? And so I got to give her a lot of props, because it was really impressive to not only know that she is obviously doing the most, and that's not to discredit any of the other members of Imon, but I mean, like, she's literally putting the team on the back here, you know, doing it all. Yeah, I gotta give her the kudos. You know what I mean? Like that feels well deserved. So Esol, hopefully this goes well for you. I hope the best for Imond, and obviously the rest of the girls in Imond as well. I don't want to discredit them either, because they were also really incredible, great vocal talent. But yeah, this was incredible. This was damn impressive. So much kudos. Sarah says, I think what I like the most is these girls really wanted to do this. They made their own company and funded it and creatively drove their own album. Plus, two members had previously debuted in other groups. They wanted this so bad. Yeah. I think you can tell, like, you can tell the intention, right? Like, you can tell the intentionality, like, for the sheer fact that they left their group, like, left the company that they were working with and just decided to do it out of their own pocket because they wanted to have this come to light. I feel like is so good. And I love to, I would love to give highlight to any group that is really fucking working for it. So shout outs to Imond. They're fantastic. Everyone should go show them some love if you have not. So go do it up. Very nice. I don't know what else we've missed out on. Is there more? I know Sarah, I think, put even. That was one. Mini and 10. I haven't done Mini and 10, Kala, so we could do that. If you've seen even before, they came back with Hot Mess. Oh, yep. Okay. Let's see who hit me up first. Sarah says, album is very good. Everyone go listen to it. Let me know your favorite, Sarah. I'll have to go check those out, or I'll have to save it for the B-side stream. Let's do the comeback. Let's do the small comeback single. K-Band. I'm about it, Kaylee. What do you got? Did you do Sogi's Lucky on the last stream? I don't believe so, no Santa. So we've got K-Band, we've got Mini and 10, we got Even and Sogi. I think that's what we got so far. We're keeping a running list. I'm gonna kid you. Okay. Campy Blue Gonna Die. Ooh, oh, wow, that's sad. Okay, I'll get it preloaded so I have it all good. But I also have to type in who Mini, Even, and Silgi. Sorry, chat. Thank you. Kaylee says, something funny is that I like this band. I didn't know they had a comeback till I saw Wong Sang from Lucy's Instagram story when he posted it. Oh, okay. All right. Let's check him out. I'm excited. That's how I feel in the morning without coffee. Like that guy on the screen. That's how I want music to make me feel like radio static. Is an interesting production style choice to green screen his entire head. That's fair, Sarah. Okay. I see your vision.
죽을 것만 같았는 게 이상해 우린 왜 여태까지 알던 사실을 대체 언제까지 숨겨 언제까지 미워해 머리가 어지러워 제발 좀 조용해 Forget the memories we've made 죽을 것만 같다고 모든 게 꿈 같다고 너가 있어서인지도 너가 없어서인지도 이제 그런 건 중요하지도 않아 부탁해 제발 전화 좀 받아 Oh yeah 기억도 못했어 푸른색만 가득한 밤 누가 제발 나를 좀 맞아 제발 죽어버릴 것 같아 나 죽어버릴
I like that each member has their own moment in the song so far.
죽어버릴 것 같아 나 죽어버릴 것 같아 나 죽어버릴 것 같아서 그 미쳐버린 것 같아 이미 다 가져갔잖아 넌 나를 타고 있잖아 좀 get out of my way cause you don't even care I'll die every summer I'll fly
Ooh.
to December we'll be fine baby you will be fine yeah 이미 다 가져갔잖아 넌 이미 전부 가졌잖아
I like this bridge.
So I'm gonna die tonight for you I'm gonna die 죽어버릴 것 같아 죽어버릴 것 같아
Key change, nice.
죽어버릴 것 같아서 난 미쳐버린 것 같아 나만 가졌잖아 네가 내 모든 걸 가졌잖아 Say so I'm gonna die tonight for you 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 I'm gonna die I'm gonna die I'm gonna die tonight for you I'm gonna die yeah I'm gonna die tonight for you I'm gonna die tonight for you
Ooh. All right. Very cool. All right, this was Can't Be Blue, Gonna Die if you're hanging out. Dang says I would love to stay, but it's too. Oh, get a good night's sleep, Dang. Appreciate you coming to hang out. I thought this was great. I was very curious of where this was gonna go, just based off of the very long, uh, intro of the song. But I thought this was great. I'm really enamored by this singer's voice. Like, I love his tone. I think somebody, Jazz, also said that in chat. He's got a really kind of like a little bit of like raspy vocal tone, but like he also has like a really kind of like more like solid like middle range tone that I really like. It feels very direct. So I really appreciate that a ton. As well as that, I also thought the instrumentation was really cool. I love the fact that as the song kind of progressed, you got like more highlights of the members. And I thought that was really awesome. Like it didn't feel forced, but it felt intentional. And so I really like that, because sometimes you have like moments of that and you're like, ooh, I don't know if I don't know if I really like that they are doing something like that. And that's not to, again, give discredit to the members, but I feel like if you're gonna do it, like, do it right. And I do feel like it works out so well, because like you can still hear the other instrumentation, but it just feels like it takes more of a backseat in that perspective, and each individual section got like its own like moment. Like, you know, you had the beginning part where like there was the guitar, and the guitar player walks in, and then the guitar player walks over to the piano player had like his moment, and then it walks over to the bass, and the bass kind of had more of a prevalency. And then obviously as this thing continued on, you got the drummer, and then like it kind of came full circle as a collective. And so I really, really, really love that. It speaks to the intentionality of the song, and I really like that a lot. Um, as well as that, the bridge was really cool. I like the way that they built into that. So nice. And then was very surprised that they added that key change. I do feel like it does add a little bit more extra movement in the song. And I love a good key change. And I felt like the abruptness was a little intense, but I do appreciate its reasons for being there. So, yeah, this was fantastic. This is great. I would expect nothing less from Kaylee, because Kaylee, I feel like, is our resident K-band stan here. But, numero uno. But yeah, I thought this was another fantastic pick from Kaylee. So I should not be surprised at this point. But Sundra says this song was fire. I agree. Kaylee says they debuted in 2024, so they don't have a lot of music, but I like it. But I very much like what they do have. I do agree. I thought this was really neat. Biscuit says definitely checking them out. Sandra says definitely check them out for sure. And this MV still has under 2,000, so I'm gonna just keep watching it. Oh well, hopefully I'll go full screen. If you're watching this right now and you have not checked out Campy Blue, go subscribe because I subscribed. So you should go subscribe to them. Go show them some love. And Campy Blue, if you're watching this, hello. Thanks for watching my dumb video. Appreciate it. But yeah, very cool. We're gonna keep it moving here. We have the Mini and 10 song, which I'm very excited. 10. Okay, thanks, Kyle. I appreciate it. I was just gonna type it in, but when pointing isn't enough, full screen point. I was gonna say that is demanding. Okay, that's like Karen, I need to speak to your manager energy. You know what I mean? And I feel like sometimes you need to have that energy when you're talking about K groups. You know what I mean? We're not even just limited to fucking K bands. You know? I had my full like side swoop. You know what I mean? And I had the fucking like puffy ass hair. You know? So, all right, very cool. Kala, thanks for sending me the link. This is Mini Inten's Obsession. I did listen to the title track for Mini's song, but I haven't listened to this one, weirdly enough. So, let's check this one out. I don't know if this is a title track. Maybe it is. And if it has, I haven't listened to it. Huh.
Every thought's a melody, you and me to set me free. Dim my heart to skip the beat. You spark my ignition, baby. It's like a dream, I can't believe it got me pushing again. Feels like the weather in my hometown, I can't seem to forget. Baby, don't you know that I'm so addicted to you, locked up in the words you say, 'cause I can't let it go no other way. Day or night, I just need you, 'cause I'm in love with you. Obsessed with only you. When enough and enough got me racing fast, I thought you knew I'm a fool, baby, I'm obsessed with you.
Is 10 doing a little bit of like low end in the back of this chorus?
Are you ready for this moment? Say you ready so it
Oh.
won't hit the ground.
I love Ten's vocals.
Come out and keep your eyes on that track. And you know I'll be here waiting just to show you off, yeah. Got me caught in the distance, yeah, when nobody was listening. And now I'm on my knees, my heart can fight back once you bad.
'Cause I can't let it go no other way. Day or night, I just need you, 'cause I'm in love with you. Obsessed with only you. When enough and enough got me racing fast, I thought you knew I'm a fool, baby, I'm obsessed with you. Hold your breath while we dive deep in. Won't you take my hand?
I'm liking this bridge.
Let it end.
I'm gonna show you love like it's meant for nobody else is made for you only. Whenever you're lost, I go find you and need no
'Cause
reason.
I'm in love with you. Obsessed with only you. When enough and enough got me racing fast, I thought you knew I'm a fool,
This song should not be as catchy as it is. So fucking good. Oh, man, this was awesome. All right. This was Mini featuring 10 of Wavy, if you've been watching, and this song is called Obsession. Um, you know what? Honestly, this is not the type of song I would have picked Mini to do for her solo release, but I am actually super glad she did do a song like this because I was not expecting this by any stretch, but it's so much fun. It feels very like Porter Robinson esque, um, especially his most latest release. Um, and if you like this style, like if you like this sound, you probably will like Porter Robinson, especially his most recent album. But I think her vocals are so nice. Like, obviously, she's great in G Idol, and she is a very multi-talented vocalist. Not only I think in the rapping part, but also vocally as well. Though I do feel like her vocals kind of get slept on a little bit. But I thought in this song they have like this really kind of like airiness to it that I really appreciate a ton, and she's able to just like stylize her vocals in such a nice way. I would have like this kind of like electro like indie rock feel I would have never placed her for, but I just think it works out so well in her, especially in the chorus of the song. I think she kind of gets a little bit of that like rocker energy out in the chorus, and I'm so for it. um I also really love Ten's feature, even though I don't even feel like it's a feature. It feels like more of a collab, and like his vocals just like interweave so well in the song. I don't know if maybe it's just like I think maybe it's just me, but like that first chorus, I'm like, damn, it kind of sounds like Ten's doing like a low like vocal register, but I can't be for certain. So if chat knows, or if again, if uh comments know, I feel like his vocals are in the chorus, in that first chorus before he even shows up on the screen. Just because I think her vocals feel so much more filled out. Um, but man, this was great. I think Key's vocals. Why did I say Key? I'm having an aneurysm today. Ten's vocals are fantastic. I think the way that he fits with I think the way that he fits with Minnie was also really impressive too. Like they feel very I do want a key feature. I feel like maybe it was just the bisexual energy that you were pointing out, Sarah, in chat earlier, and I was just like, damn, another bisexual icon. Um but I think for me it's like their vocals are so impressive to me. I think just like the interweaving and the interplay for that are just so nice. Like it doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel like they just decided to have 10 in this song randomly. It just feels so well placed in the overall production of the song. And I think they were very in tune with each other. So I love that, and I think it does feel more collaborative than just a feature. Um, I would have loved. I would have. The only thing that I have, maybe I guess, it's not necessarily a gripe, but maybe like a little bit of a nitpick. I would have loved for Minnie to kind of do a little bit more vocally. Like I do feel like she kind of keeps the same sort of tone, which again keeps the familiarity of it. But I would have loved for her to kind of like vocally pop off. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like she's got the capabilities to kind of go out there and do something. And it would have been cool to, especially in like either like final chorus or bridge. I think it would have been fantastic if they gave her like maybe more of a like solo moment. That's the only thing I can think of that would have just like fucking popped this song off for me. Like I think it is still fantastic, but I think it would have just like absolutely fucking blown my mind if like they had her kind of do like a vocal pop off moment. I think that would have been incredible. So, um yeah, Kala, thanks for recommending it. I don't believe that I've heard this one. So very nice, very nice. University says love this one. Connie says, oh my god, this song is so good. Everyone's saying they love this song, and I'll have to check out the album. I don't know if I believe I checked out the title track for this release, not or not. I know the only one that I have listened to that wasn't on stream was I did listen to the new Plave song, and I did love that. So that was really good. Honestly, I thought about getting my girlfriend to videotape me reacting to the song on my couch outside of this room because we watched it on the TV. Because she was like, "Oh my god, you gotta listen to the new Plave song. You're gonna love new Plave song." So I listened to it. So if I get another moment like that, I'll get her to take her phone out and record me freaking out about a song on the couch. But very nice. Let's see what we got here. Cal says this song just wiggles around my head and won't leave. Um, their voices fit so well together. I agree. Would love to hear them sing in Thai, but I loved it anyway. That would have been really cool, honestly. That I agree. And then Brandon says Brandon wants key feature too, and then commented no, but for no, but so real. I agree. And that was I had to listen. I made a fumble, and I feel like I recovered well. So I'll take that. I'll take that W. But all right, very cool, very cool. Kala, thanks again for the recommendation. We have Even Next, which I know that had been posted a lot in chat of one to check out. So I feel like we got to do it. Um, it's the vibe. It's the vibe. I believe it's Hot Mess. It says, yeah, time to migrate. Okay. I just want to give a special shout outs to Sarah real quick. I think I think it's so funny if someone new came to chat and didn't know anything about K-pop and all they see is, yeah, time to microdose Boys Planet. They probably think we're on some shit. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I would think that, you know? So, anyway, we're going to get into that hot mess, which is hopefully not this song, but let's get into it. Well, the song's named Hot Mess, but you get the point. Out of context type stuff, exactly. Factual. Are they playing ping pong with a fucking egg? I'll never be able to unsee that. Wait, so if Junghyun became a cherry. Didn't one of the members eat the cherry? Therefore, he ate Junghyun. Valid question. He ate it. I'm just saying I had questions, you know. All right, cool. This was even hot mess. If you're hanging out for a catch up stream, thanks for hanging. Appreciate it. Gunky says you're thinking too much into it. Listen, I'm not thinking enough about it, Gunky. That's the true question. All right, I am here to question, commentate, give my opinions. That's why I do this. You know, if I don't get to talk about it, then what's the point, right? I'm just kidding. Good to hang out with the fam here. I love that. Sarah says, being strange and off-putting in chat was an Olympic sport. I get cold. Ah, you're not off-putting. It's the type of out of context that we love to see it. Yeah, I was gonna say Gunkies took my comment. Sarah and her boys planet obsession. I can't wait to have to sit through all of what you've been cooking up, Sarah. Sonja says this is peak K-pop boy group. Ooh, that's some high marks right there. Cal says this is so silly. I love it. Really leaning into the concept. Jazz says not sure if anyone will get the reference, but this MV gives La Familia Pelchuche. I don't even. Again, if I fucked it up, I'm sorry. And then he ate a cherry cannibalism. Sarah says, "Oh boy, it's only getting longer. We're getting sex horrible." Wait. I gotta go back to the cherry scene again. I'm gonna see if I can find it again. I need to relive the look. It's gotta be close. Yeah. There we go. All right, cool. Now y'all can suffer. No, I thought this was very good. I feel like it is aptly named Hot Mess because the song definitely changes up styles a ton. Wallpaper material, I agree. Yeah, thumbnail material, some might say. Um, but I thought this was really interesting. Like I appreciate the fact that this song feels very like melodically more pop. Um but as well as that, like I love the fact that the song kind of changes up rhythm and changes shape in the song. Like I don't know if that can be translated to a lot of the even stuff, but I thought it was really impressive to hear like all of their different vocal style. I think the way that they incorporated the rap sections in the song were really nice. Like they didn't feel like they felt like they fit in the song just because the song is so wacky in and of itself. But I thought this was really fun. I also loved a lot of their vocal harmonies as well. I think they did a great job of adding like a little bit of the ensemble vocals or like gang vocals in places where it needed to feel like more full. I thought that was really great. I will say that chorus is really memorable, super catchy. It's got a great hook to it, which I feel like is always a telltale true sign of good boys groups, is if you got a great hook. But overall, I thought this was great. This is I don't remember if we've listened to another even song besides this one. But I thought this was really incredible. And yeah, I was very surprised. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like this song as much as I did, but I came away from the end of the song and I was like, damn, this was actually really fun, really catchy. So um Sarah says you've heard Ugly too at the very least. I was gonna say don't remember that one, so we'll come back to that one, I'm sure, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I do remember that one. But this one was great. I have to save my I'll have to save even for when we do the boys planet pantheon of challenge. I thought NCT was gonna be a hard one. I feel like this boys planet deep dive is gonna be astronomical, but we're gonna do it. I've got it. We're gonna carve it out. We'll do it. um Kaylee says Sarah he has not uh not off-putting, but did deny you're strange, and that's when denying I'm straight would be denying reality. Oh my god. That's kind of creepy, but now we're near armadillo baby. Oh, don't remind us, Gunky. This group is a far cry from what Vix was. Um, we're going to do it. Yeah, I feel like we got to. You know what I mean? It's NCT was the gateway. NCT walks, so NCT walks, so Boys Planet Deep Dive could run. That's what I had to. I have to ramp up. I will say. I will say this is. I will say this is an oddly specific, commentary on this cherry, this cherry scene, but it reminds me of in the SpongeBob episode where he's like I don't know if it was like hot sauce. I'm pretty sure it was hot sauce, and Tom Kenny's face is on it. That's what it reminds me of. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna look it up. Tom Kenny. I can't spell. It is hot sauce. That's what I was gonna say. Tom Kenny hot sauce face. Tell me the difference. Show me the difference. Wait, let me see if I can click that. Okay. Show me the difference. Look, you got this. This. I see no difference. Somebody listen, you are more than welcome to take this screenshot of the cherry and then also go look up the Tom Kenny face and say and then put the picture of like Pam and just like I see no difference. They're the same photo. That'd be great. They're both kind of creepy. Listen, Gungi, I love SpongeBob. Okay, so Sarah says, "Oh wait, can we also check out Bling One's China's debut bubblegum? It has super fun interpolation." Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know what's funny, the fact that it matches so well, or that Brandon immediately thought. Listen, it's in the deep bowels of my mind, Kaylee. I love SpongeBob, so I feel that it's probably more of a commentary on me, if anything. So I know that No Santa has recommended Sulgi, and listen, I am not a man to turn away Sulgi, so we're gonna watch it. I'm very excited. I think it's the first one. It has to be. And I also don't know Kim Wan Sun, which I would assume she's a part of a group. So, very nice. All right, let's do it. I'm very excited. Let's check it out. I did see them together, and I was very confused. But we can also do yours, Sarah. All right, very cool. This is Wensun and Sugi doing Lucky. Very nice. Um, Wensun, I'm not familiar. I don't think I don't know if we've covered anything with her music. Maybe we have, and I'm again just stupidly not remembering. Um, but I thought this is very interesting. Sonja says this has a very 80s pop beat. I was gonna say very 80s pop, synth pop sort of sound, which I think is really interesting. I don't know if maybe 80s pop music is maybe making a little bit of a revival. You know, I think that like I don't know. I feel like nostalgic sounds is like always something that I think can be timeless to some degree. You know what I mean? Like even listening to like the on and off song from earlier, like I will probably go back and listen to a song just because I think like the level of catchiness and the way that like the musicality is so great. Um, but yeah, I thought this one was very interesting. I thought they both sounded incredible. I think their vocals really mesh well together. Like, especially in that chorus, I think the chorus was super memorable. Really has a great hook on it as well. But yeah, I thought this was really well put together. I was definitely surprised by it because again, I love Sogi. And I did see her and Wensun on Instagram, and I was like, I don't know who this other person is, and maybe again, my lack of knowledge on who's who within K-pop, um, but I thought it was really cool and very nostalgic. So I thought it was nice. Sarah says mothers are stunning. I agree. Um, let's see what else. Sally says Sogi is the queen of collabs. She has so many. I was gonna say she has a lot of great collabs, so I'm not really surprised to add it to this proverbial list. Kala says I have to head out, but thank you for the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it, Kala. Hope to see you Wednesday. But yeah, we've got. I don't know if we've got any more. I know I want to check out the Jisoo song. I did see. Did I see No Santa say heart to heart? I don't know. I don't know if that is that a new group. Oh, you know what we didn't do? Oh, okay. We'll do Bling One Bubblegum. I didn't do that one. There was one that shit. Oh, we gotta do Kickflip. That's what I was. We were fucking talking about Kickflip. Heart to heart. Heart to heart is the new SM group. Okay, we'll check. We've got like 4 more. We can do the Gravity one too, Jazz. Japanese releases are a little difficult, but we'll throw it on the release ladder here. But I feel like we gotta do Kickflip because I remember not really liking. I remember not liking the other song. Not that it's bad, but I feel like we gotta listen to title song. So, Great was solid, but I'm curious if Mama Said is gonna be more my speed. So, Knock Knock is okay. Knock Knock is the title track. Okay. I have Mama Said, and we'll do Knock Knock first, and then we have. All right, sorry. We'll do the 2 kick flips. We'll do Mama Said it. Is Mama Said the title track? Kickflip has 2 MVs since you last saw them. I thought Knock Knock is the title track. Okay, Mama Said is the title track. Okay. We'll do that one first, and then we'll do Knock Knock. Thank you, Connie. That's me waking up in the fucking morning. Oh no.
글쎄 안 말로는 뭐를 못해 But I'm doing fine I'm doing fine 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 터지는 넥션 이래라 저래라 shout out 알아서 몰라 나한테는 말이야 blah blah Sorry mom I don't mind 젓가락질
I don't like that.
걱정마만 잘 먹죠 Because I said 뭐가 되려고 I don't wanna 이래 갖고 you can get a job I said that I need to go I don't wanna 뭐가 될지 now figure out No get 이대로나 좋아 뭐라 해도 so
I like this.
Mama say 조금 놀이 엄마한테 내가
Ooh.
살짝 널리니까 돼도 they love their broken broken Do whatever I want 잔소리는 swing Why you look so mad 왜도 이러신대 내 걱정은 no thanks
I like that rap section. That was clean.
잘 되라고 하는 소리 Sorry mom I don't mind 젓가락질 못해도 걱정 마만 잘 먹죠
Oh, I like the skateboards. That's cool.
Because I say 뭐가 되려고 I don't wanna 이래 갖고 you can get a job I said that I need to go I don't wanna 뭐가 될지 now figure out No get 이대로나 좋아 뭐라 해도 so 신경 안 써 I don't care I'ma do my thing on my own way
What is going on with this fucking music video?
이제 시작인 걸 Nothing's gonna stop Mama said I need to grow
Ooh. Okay.
Mama said
Great falsetto tones. Nice.
you can get a job I said that I need to go I don't wanna 뭐가 되긴 내가 될 거야 Don't care Alright I just wanna blow I wanna put the effort go 신경 안 써 I don't care I'ma be myself
Listen, just imagine being a mother to a fucking K-pop group. That's even crazier. Just imagine all of your children being a part of the same, like, that would be nuts. I don't know if that would ever happen, but that would be, I know that there are families that have like different like children that are obviously a part of different groups, but to have them all housed, like to have like each one of your kids be a part of one, that'd be nuts. But anyway, this was Kickflip's Mama Said. If you're hanging out, thanks for hanging. We're doing a little bit of catch up. Don't make a burger joke here. We don't need to talk about that burger because I don't, again, not to make another SpongeBob reference, but kind of reminds me of that time where like SpongeBob was talking to the burger. So, and then he was like, I'm always in your heart, SpongeBob. And he's like, I'm always here. And then he's like, in my heart? No, in your arteries. So there you go. That's my SpongeBob reference number 2 of the night. Let's go. No Santa says, are we just going to talk about the improvised food in every video? I cannot speak, apparently. Sonja says, I like the song, but later in life, they're going to regret not listening to their mother. So I was going to say, probably true. Gunky says, this is a fun song and MV. Kickflip is not listening to what their mama said. Boys Next Door said, please don't tell their mom and daddy. Fifth gen boy groups have issues with their parents. SpongeBob deep dive coming soon. And that's the burger for the. Oh God. Sarah's crushing it tonight. Connie says actually their debut album was pretty decent. In my opinion, my favorite B-side is See You On Tomorrow. It's more like a rock emo song. Ooh, okay. I'll have to check that one out. I thought this was solid. Like, I definitely will say, at least for me, I don't believe that it's Great was their pre-release. And I was like, it wasn't bad. Obviously, I had a lot of commentary about, like, the low voices that they're using and just kind of, like, pitching for that, but I will say that the song like has a great hook. The melody choices were cool. I also like a lot of the different like production choices that they use, like that really interesting like 808 beat, like in like that dance break section. I thought that was really cool. I also think they utilize their vocals really well too. Like there is some really cool runs, especially in that final chorus. I thought that was really excellent. I also enjoyed their rappers a lot. I enjoyed them far more in this song. And I think they had like the energy to bring it. So I definitely like this one a lot. Was surprised. I'll have to check out again. I'll have to check out this full release, but I enjoyed Mama Said a ton. So very nice. We can either do Kickflip or we can keep moving on and doing other title track songs. By the way, the album has just 5 songs. I figured it was a mini album. We either can listen to Knock Knock or we can keep it schmovin'. The other kickflip song is good. It looks like this group has a good start, but they're not yet for me. I think I will really like their future stuff. I mean, I hated MX's debut, and now they're my favorite group. I was gonna say, I feel like people's opinions and tastes change. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, like, I think this song is very solid, but I'm curious to listen to the other songs. So I feel like we should do it. We still got some time, so let's do it.
Yeah, just going every area. Let's go. 부정의 노임이 난 꿈내가 아님. Yeah, 안 되는 일은 이야. So can I kick it? Yeah. So fresh, so clean, 솔직 진짜 멋지렇지. 밤은 또 멋대로 버리버리. 우리 그래 볼까? 안 되지 아직. 쏟아질 것 같은 hard energy.
Like this pre-chorus.
You got it, we got it. 스친 그 순간이 in my head. 자꾸 선명해져 in my head. 좀 더 닿고 싶어.
Great chorus.
두근두근두근하게 해. 나나 온종일 나나 두드려 대잖아. 날 봐 있잖아 저기. I can never tell. Yeah, let's go. 이런 맘이 처음이라. What you know, yeah. 왜 매일 더 깊이 난 빠져드는지. All about you. So great, so break, so 난 내 kill this night. 이불까지 확연히 올라.
Ooh, great vocals.
솟구친 chemistry 미치게 했나. 너를 보면 들려오는 rhythm이 멈추지 않네. So watch me. You got it, we got it. 스친 그 순간이 in my head. 자꾸 설명해줘 in my head. 좀 더 닿고 싶어 in my head. 두근두근두근하게 해. 나나 온종일 나나 두드려 대잖아. 날 봐 있잖아 저기. I can never tell. Hold up. 심각해질 이유 없어. 하던 대로 talking and jumping in love. 머리는 다 아는데 이미 온 맘이 crazy. 쉽게 말도 못 거는 걸. First love, falling in love, yeah.
I like this switch up. Nice.
Oh baby, so can you feel
that like minor chord phrasing. Nice. All right. All right. This was Kickflip's Knock Knock if you're hanging out. Very interesting. Um this was also very unique. I think Sarah had said it best in chat. They said all three of these songs are so different and all pretty well executed. I would very much agree with that sentiment. Like I think this song definitely is well arranged. I think the vocals were really unique as well. I like the way that they kind of had like, especially the pre-chorus. I feel like that's probably my favorite part of the song. Um, Chorus is like right there. Like I feel like it's something that I will probably come around to and really enjoy. But I do think at the current time right now, I'm like, ooh, like that pre-chorus is so gorgeous that I'm like, damn, I kind of wish it was a little bit longer. So I think maybe it's just I'm upset that I'm upset that the chorus takes over in that spot where I feel like they could have extended the pre-chorus and made me so much more happier. But hey, whatever, to each their own. I also really love the bridge of the song. I thought the bridge was a nice change up. I like the switch up because I love when you kind of get like the flip side of the coin. Like it's nice to hear like that the majority of the song is in a major key, and I like that they switched it up in the bridge and then hit you with like more minor chords. I thought that was really awesome, and it offers this cool juxtaposition in the track, and then you get right back into that chorus. I thought that was really unique. But yeah, overall I thought this was very solid. I think if I had to rate the songs that I've listened to in terms of title tracks and like pre-releases from Kickflip, I probably say Mama Said is my favorite so far. I would probably say Knock Knock is second, and I would say Great is probably my least favorite. Which again was not bad. I still think it is. I still think it's a really well-rounded track. But I think Mama Said was probably more my speed, and I just think the rap section was really well executed. So I would love for them to kind of push that a little bit more. I will say at least for both Mama Said and Knock Knock, I like that they didn't just force the like one member. Like obviously he has a certain section where he's doing like the low end for vocals and stuff, but I appreciate the fact that it's not just like they're gonna beat you over the fucking head with like, cool, he's got low vocals, you know what I mean? Like I appreciate the fact that there is some nuance to it, and it's not just like him, it's not just he's pigeonholed to do one thing, right? So I love that, and I think they did a great job of utilizing him in Mama Said as well as Knock Knock, where I think his vocals are utilized well, but still obviously is not like forced. So very nice. This was very cool. I enjoyed both of the songs. But Sarah, we're gonna do yours. I think it was Bling. If I have this correct, is Bling 1, right? Bling 1 Bubblegum. And let me know if it's the first one. I would assume, but I do not like to make assumptions. So, and if you have information on this group, let me know. But let's get into Bling 1 Bubblegum next. Connie says, yo, fun / random facts. NMIX is in my country right now. They are special judges on the most important music festival in my country and in Latin America. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Bling 1 is kind of complicated. So I'll type it up. Okay. Let's get into Bling 1's Bubblegum then.
I'm a tease, ready for watching when you're back on your knees. 손도 넘어오면 running for me. 너 그렇게도 want me tonight. Yeah. We feeling the way.
Okay. I huh? Hey, you do have me feeling some type of way now. Yeah, this is like they're like ripping Beethoven, aren't they? I was gonna say overture. I thought it was Beethoven potentially, but I don't know. Interesting. All right, this is Bling One Bubblegum. I am so good. This actually, I think I'm more conflicted on this song than I was about I've Attitude, which I feel like is saying a little bit about this song. But some comments here. Let's see. Kaylee said, Gungi says, now this feels like a Kids Pop song, and everyone upvoted that one. Connie says it sounds like a kid's song for sure. Don't remember what song. Sonja says, not sure how to feel about this. No Santa says, not sure how I feel about the William Tell overture sample. I was gonna say that's what I was thinking. Gunky says, I'm never getting this time back. Here I thought music from debut MV by Kiki was bad. This easily tops that. Oof. No Santa says, I kind of love it, but Sarah says, Bling One is a project group set to be comprised of 32. So what the fuck? 32 subunits from 32 different countries, all formed through a series of online survival shows. The Peruvian unit debuted last year, China debuted a couple weeks ago, and Mongolia is set to debut later this year. I think this song is fun, if nothing else. I was gonna say, okay. I want to preface that, like, I want to preface it, like, obviously there is a familiarity with this song because, again, everyone is familiar with the, I guess it's sample. I don't know what this would quantify under, but this was very interesting. Like, I think for me, sometimes you can sample a song or you can use a song's likeness and it works out well. And there's other cases where it maybe needs some retooling. And I feel like for this one, it's like, it's such a memorable thing because, like, you obviously see it in like a lot of like chase scenes. But I like you know, like typical like comedy or something like that. Like it's obviously used a lot, but I do think that very similarly to like another blatant or not blatant example, but just again because of the way that like the internet and time works, obviously this falls under like fair use. Like this song is obviously going into public record, or the song is in public record, excuse me, so it can be used in its likeness. Very similarly to like Maroon's 5 song where they did Canon in D. I just think that there is a memorability and like an attachment that you have just because you are familiar with the song, and like this feels like more of a blatant ripoff of that. Um, but I just don't know. I genuinely am like, it is fun. I will agree with Sarah's comment about how fun it is, but I'm just left confused at the fact that they would use that they would use a sample like that. I am a little befuddled on that. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's not the worst thing. I could definitely think of worse songs that I've heard, but I don't know. It wasn't okay. Like, it was not bad. Like, musically, it's solid, right? I just think like I think it could have. I just think that like they could have used a different thought process when putting the sample together, where like it could be chopped up, or like they could have made it a little bit more interesting. Um, so I don't I'm unsure how I feel about that. Kaylee says this is it. It's whatever this song that's sampled. Biscuit says I could see this song becoming popular kids though, like Baby Shark. I could also see that as well. No Santa says I'm curious if people who didn't like this didn't like Young Dumb Stupid. Potentially. Sarah says the composer of this and song also made Secret Garden and Nonstop by Oh My Girl, Light Sums Vanilla, and Taman's Identity. That's insane. Gungi says ice cream is definitely better. Oh my god. All right, and then Sarah and Gungi are fighting in chat. It seems like a typical Monday night for us. We love to see it. Monday Night Raw. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very conflicted. I feel like I think I'm more conflicted on this song than I was with Ive. Like Ive, I feel like I could give a justifiable pass for that song, even though like again the nostalgia of that song, I imagine. But yeah, I thought it was a little interesting. I feel like that is a very inoffensive way to put it. I just am intrigued. Jazz says sample aside, I feel like the mixing was a bit off, or it could just be me. I think it could. I was gonna say I think the mixing is rough for sure. I would agree with you, Jazz, especially again because I'm listening to this on headphones. I can definitely feel like it's a little messy for sure. All right, well, I guess I'll do heart to heart was the other one that I saw no Santa post. Heart to Hearts, excuse me. We can check that one out. So, The Chase. Let's give it a listen.
꿈이 꾸는데 비밀 그 빛에 홀린 듯이 따라가라 호기심은 자꾸만 커져 이걸 마셔 보게 될 것
I think this is SM's new group. I believe that's what No Santa said. Ooh. Like this bridge.
내 맘대로 달려간 내 세상이 가져와. Come and get you, come and get you, come and get you, yeah. It's forever, it's forever, it's forever, yeah. 지금 환상에 빠진 너와 나야. 낮아 꿈꾸기 시작해, yeah. 내 모험에 첫걸음이야. 내 맘대로
Cool melody.
가고 싶어 꿈이 시작됐어 내 모험에 하는 핑크빛 속에 첫걸음을 떠다니는 그 끝에 내 맘대로 I love the way you love the chase.
Very interesting. All right. This was Hearts to Hearts. The song is The Chase. Chat is very interested in this. Looks like Jazz says this is the new SM group. I believe so. I don't know if I answered that, Jazz. So if I did answer it twice, apologies. Sarah says, see, I don't think I'll be able to get into either Heart to Heart or Kiki because they both have members in 2010. Oof. Not my vibe at all. Everybody's saying, huh? Same, just too young. Connie says, sorry to say this, but I was expecting a lot from this song because of the teaser, but I feel disappointed. I prefer Kiki's songs. They're more unique and don't sound typical. That's fair. I could see that. I didn't listen to the new Kiki song, so that's on me. But I will agree. I'm not really a fan of supporting groups that have members in 2010. That seems a little bit beyond my scope. But I feel like the song itself, like if I'm taking it from an objective standpoint and not like the actual like girls' standpoint, because obviously they can't control their age. But I feel like this song itself I think is very interesting. I like the etherealness of it. It kind of reminds me similarly to like it kind of reminds me I think that a lot of groups kind of are doing this real like ethereal, like really like reverb drenched sound. And I think this kind of has an interesting kind of etherealness that is always really interesting. So I definitely like that a lot. There is some like a lot of like twinkliness in terms of the way that like the production is styled as well too. So I feel like it kind of again adds to that overall like shoegazy sort of sound, which I think is unique. At least for this song specifically, I'm very curious to see what they might be doing next. But I think for the actual song itself, vocals were really cool. I liked a lot of the ad lib sections, especially towards the end of the song. I think that was really well put together. But yeah, I think this is just like overall, like if this came up on a playlist, I would have I probably just would be driving out with it. Like it's definitely like well orchestrated. I think it has a lot to do with like the production style of SM because I always feel like they do a pretty damn good job of that. But yeah, I do feel like in some aspects it is safe, but I feel like this type of sound does well, arguably. So I feel like there is some level of safeness towards it, but I also feel like again that's why they that's what they're doing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like I'm not really like for or against it. Like I definitely think there are elements of the song that I enjoy, but I'm not like going crazy over it. Like there's a lot of there's a lot of great talent out there, and not to say if you like Hearts to Hearts like that it's a bad stance to like be on, but I am curious to see what they do. So they do come back, I imagine there will be a comeback in the future. I'll have to check it out and see what it is. But yeah, I do like a lot of the elements of it, but I definitely feel like the age thing is something that's a unique standpoint that I don't know if I can personally get behind. But Um, Sarah said the song feels like a lot of something. Uh, the song felt a lot like something one of the SM Dungeons of writers popped out without any light in their eyes. Definitely not written in pink glittery pen. I can't agree. It feels very vibey. But No Santa says that a lot of these new groups all have the samey vocals. Love the actual song though. I was gonna say the instrumentation I thought was fun. I do feel like maybe like the way that the vocals were stylized, I think could have had like a little bit more shimmer. But that's probably the only thing that I would negatively comment on it, and it has nothing actually to do with their like actual vocal performance. I think it just has a lot to do with maybe the mixing. And again, that's why I mentioned like the shoegazy kind of reverb drenched sound, because I do feel like you kind of lose that like top end a little bit. But No Santa says one day I'll hit the 100K and break out the girliest of girl pops. All right, I'm hoping for it. I know I know Kaylee is extremely close, so I'm curious what they're gonna choose. Very close. Like I would be surprised if they didn't hit it in this stream. But very nice, very nice. If there is any more that I'm missing, speak now or forever hold your peace. Uh, you have decided in your head. Oh, I love that. I love to hear it. We still have to wait for Youthful. Youthful, if you're watching, let me know. Um, I would love to do your group because we never wound up doing it. So hopefully you're doing well. But yeah, if there's any, I don't know if there's any more that we should cover, but let me know. Speak now. If not, we can rock for the evening. I feel like it's probably a good place to stop. But yeah, if there's any more, let me know. Benny debuted with the song Whoa. Okay. I have not done Astro yet, Connie. We've done some B-sides, I think. But I don't know if I know that we could do the Gravity song, Jazz. We'll close it out with the Gravity song. But we could do Benny first, Sarah. We'll close it out with the Gravity song cuz it's going to be Japanese, so. Auto Elf. Okay. We'll do we'll do Benny. Well, okay. This is what we're doing, chat. We're doing Benny. We're doing Auto, and we'll do Gravity. Does that sound good? We're good. We're good. I think that's good. JY Poppy would be 6. Elf is a mate. Okay, we will do those 3. Those are the 3 we will close the stream out with. So let's get into Benny. I don't know anything about Benny. Sarah says Benny is a group comprised of Japanese members. One of the members was on Girls Planet 999, so heard about this debut. Okay, let's get into Benny then. That's all right, Gunky. We'll do it. This already sounds intense.
Your money, I'm Benny. Stop on stage for the no one and about to bring it up. Ain't new to the game yet, Benny ain't late, we about to show you up.
All right.
Can't so you know we sleep. Last year's yes, kawaii. Bet it takes less than a week for us to test, yeah. We had the Canada stress in the pride, the mothers are free to sound. Nothing in front of us, what is that? All sure, so taking out. And never be Benny, but don't wanna get friendly. No, no, nobody competing enough. Our eyes filled with fires, we look to tomorrow.開幕の時間, now we'll come to the show. You're gonna feel like
Oh.
you're gonna feel like you're gonna feel like 주발 힙합 거절 기술 위자 everyone 지세 걸어가라 기다 래퍼 히로 해워서 카나리가 까다 꼼꼼하래 놈이 진노리를 스프레나 월급 말아 stage and set out let it have this up and shake it 우리 호도를 키로를 쏘 shut now English Japanese Korean is all good we spit it out so smooth lay off thin ice and can nobody move when we realize our eyes filled with fire as we look to tomorrow 달막 노질 가나 we'll come to the show you gonna feel like
That vocal riff is wild.
you gonna feel like you gonna feel like
I like that pull out. That's nice. Oh no. Yo, they couldn't have ended it like that. Okay, I'm kind of I'm a little pissed. All right, this was Benny's Whoa. If you're hanging out. Man, they cut it off. Oh. I thought, damn. Oh, I thought they were going to give me more. I'm a little pissed. I'm not gonna lie. I thought they were gonna do it. Though I will say, the only grace that I would give them is potentially if this song leads into another song, if they have like a release, then that would make sense. I'll give them the pass. But this was Benny's Whoa. If you're hanging out, I'm gonna go give them a subby. But Sanjay says cool beat. And use of what sounds like traditional instruments. I was gonna say definitely feels very traditional Japanese instrumentation. No Santa says, "Oh yeah." Jazz says, "Damn." And Sarah says, "So one member was in Girls Planet 999, and the youngest member is Filipina, and was on Universal Ticket. Very nice. This song has less than 2K streams on Spotify, so please listen to it, y'all." And then Sonja says, "The curse of short songs." I was gonna say, I don't like that, but any song, if it's a song that's out, I will listen to it, and this is one of those songs that I will 1000% be listening to again. This goes way harder than I thought it was going to. I love when you can, and I think I've said this a lot of times, but I like the consistency that I keep, but I love when groups do the traditional instrumentation with like trap beats. I don't know why, but it's just like I'm just like, damn, this is hard as fuck. I don't know why, but it scratches the itch. And so I feel like this song is a great combination of those two worlds. I love that. I also really appreciate that they had like a little bit of like rock or like metal guitars, and the way that they filterized it as like being kind of more of a like a like more of a push piece in the song of like, okay, we're gonna give you like this big energy push, and we're gonna add like this like really kind of cool like metal guitar, like we're turning the volume up on it. That is really cool. I feel like that is such an underrated tool in the guitar arsenal. So I love being able to hear that, and I think that incorporatization of it in the song is really fun. I also loved the drumming in this song. I think it adds to this sort of like anthemic, bombastic sort ofness of the song. So I appreciate that a ton. And their vocals were really phenomenal. I think that not only in the like the rap section of the song, but also vocally, they have like this really beautiful quality to them that I really love. And I think it holds true to their styling and tone. So very excited to check out more of Benny's stuff. Like, again, if this is a part of a release, like a full release, other than just Whoa, I'm gonna have to give it a listen, because I think this was really, really interesting. And I love a good Japanese group, so I'm definitely gonna be vibing with this one. So very nice. Thank you, Sarah, for recommending it. And also go stream it. I'll do full screen for Sarah. Go stream it. Go stream Benny's Whoa if you haven't. Thank you. Anyway, The next one we are going to be doing is Otto's Elf. I know that Gunky has been asking for this for multiple streams now at this point, and we are completely shifting gears into a different genre. So I'm very excited, but we're going to give it a listen because I have been patiently waiting and not listening to it because of Gunky's discretion. So let's check it out.
走りなさい早くも
Oh,
っ
it's a
と
ballad.
早く悲しみに追いつかれないように探しなさい明かりの灯る道をそれはまばゆいでしょう挑みなさい君の美しさや尊さを傷つけるものに眠りなさい疲れたら眠りなさい神話を持たないあの星座のように手を離した後君は気づくだろう指の形だよその名残が胸を刺す忘れたことを忘れてしまえ悲しみもぬくもりも消えてしまえされど今も耳に残るは固く再会を願うようなさよなら I do love you and you 踊りなさい誰に笑わ
I like the chord changing.
淡い息を放う枝のように叫びなさい心から叫びなさいここに確かにいたんだと響かせて行き合いの空にと花火がにじむ帰るべき家を探す長い長い旅路を行くなら高らかからせその心臓は最後の一日まで君のものだ涙溢れるがいい古しつくが君の森を育てるだろうそれは千年の欲しくてした無限さえも数え終えて怪物のような世界の隅っこで戦い続ける人君は得る旅は続く忘れたことを忘れてしま
What
え
a beautiful transition.
悲しみもぬくもりも消えちまえされど今も耳に残るは固く再会を願うようなさよなら I do love you and you I do
Oh, what a great composition. Holy shit. All right. This is Otto's Elf. If you're hanging out, thanks for hanging. We took a little bit of a detour, but it's okay. Sonja says, have to go have work early tomorrow. It was such a fun stream. Thanks for hanging, Sonja. We'll see you on Wednesday, hopefully. So thanks for coming to listen. Um, oh, I agree with Sonja. The song was a beaut. I'm so floored. I feel like Otto is like one of those artists that I'm genuinely like shocked at how there's so much talent out there. You know what I mean? I think to me, I'm always constantly impressed, and I think that's kind of why like I love the Discord so much. Is that like we all come from different musical backgrounds, and I think we're all able to share in our love and appreciation and admiration for different artists from a ton of different genres. And I don't think that I would have known about Otto unless Gunky had shown up in chat and shared their love of Otto, which I'm very appreciative of, because I think it's really, I think the way that she transitioned in her voice is so impressive. Like there's so much like especially this song, and I'd say more specifically for like a lot of her ballads, is like there's this anguish in her voice, especially in that like last part of this song. Like there was so much like anguish felt that I don't know if you're able to really convey other than her to convey. And so I think that is what's always really impressed me about her vocals, how I'm always really impressed at her talent as a vocalist, because I think like she is one of those vocalists that to me always gives me the like goosebumps on my arms. You know what I mean? And I think that is to me a very tried and true thing for me, that if you make me feel something like and move me, that to me I think is a true testament of if you are a fantastic vocalist. And I feel like time and time again, anytime I'm shown an Otto song, I'm just like, damn, I feel this song. Like there's something special about it. So I love it. I think the composition was also really great too. Like shout outs to who obviously helped her work on the song. Like they also deserve a medal, a badge of honor as well, because the composition was great. I love the strings. Like I feel like it really again tugs on that emotion more so, and they do a great job of setting that precedence for the emotion in this track. So really awesome. But I think the movement of it's great. Like I think it's got like good ebbs and flows. I think musicality wise, like it's got a great sort of sentiment to a ballad. You know what I mean? Like it makes you feel emotions, and so I'm stunned. This was another beautiful Otto song, which again I would expect nothing less from her. So Sarah says, I'm shocked that Otto has a healthy voice. The things she is doing in her songs truly requires so much skill and training, and she makes it seem so effortless. I 1000% agree with that. She is very impressive, and should be treasured, certainly. So very nice. Jazz, we are ending it off with yours. We are doing the Gravity Japanese release. I don't know what the name of it is, so if you happen to know, let me know. I assume it's Now or Never. No, we did Now or Never. Jelly Bean. Okay, thank you. We'll end it off with that one, which is again completely different route we're taking, but I'm for it. So, all right, let's do the lyric video. I feel like they're good. Different vibe entirely. Ooh.
Jelly bean.
余裕な眼差し playing me acting so plainly 君と永遠に浮かぶ gravity
甘じょっぱキャンディーのような Taste like lovers No one can stop us
手をつなぎ気づく君の方は
Oh, this is so much fun. I like this.
隠した表情 fake it fake it さあ僕に見せて高鳴る鼓動 beat it beat it 虜にさせて yeah 君が欲しい jelly bean
Let's get so high.
その視線 makes me weak Get up and fall for ya もう待てない jelly bean
Stealing my heart. 僕を満たしてく君の sweet taste.
You're my jelly bean 24/7君だけ言葉にする想い Show you how I do it now
初めて感じる feeling. 僕だけの jelly bean.
今伝えるから僕の声を聞いて No Jelly bean jelly bean jelly jelly は君が欲しい jelly bean
Let's get so high.
その視線 makes me weak Can't ever fall for ya もう待てない jelly bean
Tastes like heaven.
その声 makes me weak Can't ever love in you 君が欲しい jelly bean
Stealing my heart.
僕を満たしてく君の sweet taste
You're my jelly bean.
jelly bean jelly bean jelly bean jelly 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 jelly
Wombin is popping off. Holy shit.
It's alright you're my jelly bean jelly bean jelly bean jelly bean jelly 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 bean jelly bean jelly bean It's alright you're my jelly bean
Nice. All right. This was Gravity's Jelly Bean, a Japanese release. Thanks for hanging if you joined stream. This was great. I enjoyed this one a lot. I love again. I'll die on this hill. I love a good funky pop riff. There's just something about it. I have to probably create a list of things that I will almost always find enjoyment of, and I feel like funky pop riffs are always something that your boy is gonna love. So I think that this in and of itself, it inexplicitly was already something I was going to like already. But I feel like vocally this feels very nuanced, which is always good. Like I'm always I know we went through Gravity's discography already, but I think they do a great job of well, I'm trying to get like a freeze frame on it. Let me see if I can it's not going to let me, but see if I can get a good freeze frame. But of all the members. Okay, cool. No, I feel like they just do a fantastic job of like layering out the vocals. Like there's just so many good like Sarim and Alan like doing that like little bit of section in before the final chorus. I thought that was great. Like the trade-offs between the different members is always what really impresses me about not only I think girls groups but as well as guys groups. And I think that Gravity is one of those groups that does it super well and very fluid. Like all the members just sound really fantastic, and I think they're able to kind of like stack their vocals in such a really like fun and interesting way that I feel like is almost always memorable. I also say for this song as well too, like this chorus is super catchy. It's got a great hook to it. I'm trying to remember my bias for Gravity. I'm almost positive it was Woonbin and Seungmin. I think those two members, I'm almost positive were my biases. And the only reason why I say that is I think Woonbin is a fantastic vocalist. I love his pop-off moments. And Seungmin, I think I chose him because I liked his vocal tone. So if I remember correctly, I'm like 75% sure that those were the two that I had chosen. And if not, then they are my choices now because I think they both sounded really fun and interesting in the song. But yeah, no, I thought this was very sick. I'll definitely have to listen to more. Jazz, if you have any recommendations for songs to check out from their Japanese release, let me know. I'll have to go give them a listen. But yeah, I think we are ending the stream off with Gravity's Jelly Bean. thanks for hanging. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for the catch up stream. I'm glad we were able to do it all. As well as that, or not, I was gonna say Sunday. Uh, I don't know what we're doing Wednesday. So if you have a group in mind, or there's a group you would think we should cover, or we could do something else. Sarah says come back Wednesday for another tomatoes. One day I'm gonna name it ketchup. I'm gonna name it K-pop ketchup stream, and you're gonna. I'll be the dad jokes of all dad jokes, Sarah. I'm just saying. So, maybe a smaller group. We could do a smaller group. That'd be fun. I know we've wanted to do. I know potential. I've seen a lot of chatter that we should do a like soloist stream, like some smaller soloists. I know I've been getting Woods a lot, and I know we've covered some Woods songs, but I think it would be fun to kind of smatter like a bunch of different like soloists together. I think that would be really fun. So I think that would be fun, and I'm always open up to the idea of doing that. So I know that's something that we haven't done in a little bit. So I wanted to try to see if that's good. We could do Preston and take 10 minutes for blood. Oh no, we did do Preston. I am not fucking with you, no Santa. I'm pretty sure we did Preston already, and we did Pledis. I'm gonna double check. I know we've done a couple at least. I don't know if we've done all of them, but just let me. I have Preston V that I never upload, so I feel like we've done Pledis though. Oh no, Pledis is the company. Preston V I've done though. I'll have to post that no Santa for you. But Woods is my favorite solo artist, so it would be good. But for groups, we could do Viction, just 13 MVs. Viction would be. I know Connie, you've been asking for Viction too, so maybe I'll poll it. But I would love to do soloist because the last soloist we did was Kim Se-jung, and she was great. But I feel like it would be fun to do. Viction is the only group that has to do hands, and that's an achievement. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'll have to find out what that is. I have no idea what that is, Sarah. Duhan's. A name. Okay. Thank you, Kaylee. I was like, is that something I should know? Duhan's is such a underrated rapper. Okay, thank you. I want to become so yeah, we'll figure it out. We will see what we're rocking with for this week. I feel like that would be really cool to do again. Solo, I'll make a poll tomorrow. We can do either soloist. I know QWER has been one group though, or at least K band we've been wanting to do for a bit, and then Viction, and there's a few more. So if you would like to give your pitch for who we should cover, I again always mention, put it in the specific chat on Discord, like the K band, the boy groups, the girl group. We should do it. 2Z. Do you think 2Z would fit in a soloist stream, Sarah? That's the real question. 2Z is a K band. Am I not correct on that? Let me know. I'm curious. But yeah, we have that, and then oof, they might not. Okay. I'm not suggesting I'm close to 100K. How close are you, Kaylee? I really would like to know. You have to be so fucking close. There's no way you're not sitting on 100K. So yeah, so Wednesday we oh my god, you are close. Holy shit. So next stream you'll probably have it, is my guess. You'll be on it. Um so yeah, so next stream we'll decide on what we're doing. Saturday I'm probably gonna stream for a little bit. Just for my birthday. Maybe we'll do Brandon lore that day. I haven't decided yet, but I think it would be fun. If not, I can try to also figure out I could also try to figure out my password for my Steam account, and we could play Jackbox potentially uh if my computer doesn't die, so we'll figure that out. But yeah, Brandon lore would be fun. Fun fact for every year you've been alive. That'd be 32 facts. Um, we could do Meatball lore. That would be cool. Meatball and Brandon lore in combined. Our lores intertwine, so that would make sense potentially. Yeah, we'll decide. If not, like Brandon lore would be sick. I would not be opposed to it, show what's good with my life. So that would not be an issue. Uh, Sarah says 32 facts, 32 units in Bling One. Uh, Brandon in Bling One start with B. Brandon, you guys like that. Well, technically, Bling One has different. Bling One has more than just the B. You know, I have B. There's O. There's N. Two N's. I have two N's. You know, crazy. But yeah, that's what the plan is. We'll figure it out for Wednesday. Again, leave the vibes in the Discord. If you are new and you're watching this, come join us on Discord. Everyone's cool. Everyone's chill. I love the fam. They are some of the best people that internet has provided to me. So come hang out. They're sick. They're not going to tell you they're sick, but they are sick. I can assure you. So go hang out. Go vibe out. It's always fun. Because I always see people comment and they're like, oh, I saw this too late. So if you come hang out in Discord, you'll never not know what's going on unless I don't tell you, which is pretty often. But I'm doing my best here. So I'll try to do it. So yeah. Come hang out. Come join us. Thank you to everyone in chat that came to hang out and stream. Apologies for the tech issues. Hopefully I've got them sorted. But yeah. See y'all on Wednesday and also Saturday. Good night. Bye.